Welcome to Always in Stitches in Noblesville, Indiana. This is our YouTube channel. I'm Cappy. Peter's behind the camera. Say hey, Peter.
Hey.
Hey. So he's the voice in the background that you hear. The voice of reason. Reasonably so. So I'm in our yarn department. If you've not been to our store, there's lots to see. We have several departments. We're starting in yarn today with this amazing. If I just stick my head up here, does it look like I'm wearing the sweater?
Yes.
With a big knob in front of my face?
Yes.
This sweater was knitted by Pam, who's one of our staff members. It is gorgeous. It's made with Barocco's Lannis Light. And then this little fun, look at this fun little kit. Look at those little skeins in there. Loving that. This is a little kit. Mini color pack. So what she did was she used 2 skeins of this kind of solid grayish, I call it grayish. It's not truly gray. It's not really beige. It's a grayish. And she put then these colors, if you look, there's like a little pink and purple. There's a little teal and teal. There's a little gray. And she alternated it. The pattern, coincidentally, is in this little pack of 6 skeins that you can buy, this Colorworks pieces. So you're going to buy one large skein that's a solid color, and then you're going to use this for your Colorworks. So there's a QR code. I'm not going to flip this over because, you know, copyright, all that kind of stuff. But you scan the QR code, and it gets you the patterns to make this sweater. And, oh, Peter, how bad do you want it?
I want it so bad.
I know, me too.
So bad.
It is just, it's beautiful. And the touch of it, it's just... Touch-O-Vision, you're going to have to work on that Touch-O-Vision. It's, oh.
What does it feel like?
It's soft, but it's got some stability to it, so it's not like melty. You know, it's not, feels like it would be nice and warm, but not so hot that you couldn't, I mean, it feels like it's going to breathe a little bit. I'd probably have to put a t-shirt or a turtleneck under it just because I would want the extra warmth, but, oh. Look how perfect her stitches are. I'm kind of jealous. Mm-hmm. Kind of a little jealous, but it's just the prettiest sweater. So if you want to take a sweater and make one, it's all basically the same stitch, but you're adding some color in there, and that's what gives you that dimension in the sweater, which makes it easy because you just don't have to come up with all those complicated stitches. So thoroughly in love with this. Thoroughly in love with this sweater. Come see us if you want to make it. We can hook you up. And see, like, look, what if you did this in the background and added some of, like, these fall colors? Look how pretty that would be. With just that little touch of color every so often. That would be fun. That would look kind of fallish. I don't know. The sky's the limit. Or a cream-colored sweater. Look at this with the cream. That'd be pretty, too. For a winter sweater. Fall sweater. Anyway, you could be more creative than we are, I'm sure. Come up with some great ideas. But these little kits come in different colors. Here's another little set of colors. So you have to kind of imagine what those are going to look like strung through a fabric. That's black and grays. Now that'd be pretty. Be like a tonal one. That would be really masculine. And I'm sure this sweater, this is not gender specific. You could wear this sweater, men or women.
It goes up to pretty sizes to cover everybody. Yeah,
so you could get it in all sizes. Ugh. But if this one doesn't stay for long, we'll know somebody's wearing it. I could use it for a leg warmer, but... not a sweater. Okay, I want to show you some of the new yarns that came in. We're going to go this way. If you've not been in our yarn department lately, we are beefing it up. So there's more things to see there. Don't miss out.
And why are we beefing it up?
Because we just like yarn. Yarn's it's getting an increase. Yarn kind of took a dip and fabric picked up. And now yarn's picking back up again. So that's why we're picking it back up.
Yay.
We try and follow the trend. Yeah, we try to follow the trend. So we're excited to offer more. So let me show you some more that came in.
We have a lot of knitters, Cappy, knitting sweaters right now.
Well, we do because it's fall.
I've talked to, I don't know, a small handful over the weekend.
And socks. It's sock time.
Yes.
It's scarf and hat time.
Yes.
It's close enough to the holidays that I wouldn't hesitate to start thinking about making those hats and scarves and mittens for gifts. We will have in November and December our mitten tree that we always do.
I love the mitten tree.
Yeah, so you can bring in either purchased mittens or knitted or crocheted mittens, and we collect all those and we give them to the local Red Cross, and then they have a distribution day that those all go out. So if you like to knit and you're like, I've knit everybody I can a sweater or a shawl or whatever, you can knit gloves or little mitts and put those on our mitten tree, and we'll have those too. So lots of ways to do it. So if we're talking about mittens and socks, let's go look at fingering weight yarn. Sock weight, fingering weight, whatever you want to call it. This, ooh, I know these are your colors, Peter.
They are.
These rusty. So this is called Machetta, which sounds like Chiquita to me. Like Chiquita banana, Chiquita banana, and I'm here to stay. But it's Machita is the name of the yarn. This one's called Legend, and this one is called Caramel. These, if you've not worked with Malabrigo yarn, once you do, you will be spoiled, because it just is lovely. Now this is a fingering weight, so this is tiny. We're talking shawls, we're talking socks. Ugh, so pretty. Look at this blue. I don't think that's a new one, but man,
it is.
That's what Patrick just walked out.
Yeah,
with.
he's gonna do the Stephen West shawl with the blues and the or the magenta.
He had that and this.
Yeah,
I believe.
blue and magenta.
Oh, won't that be just yumminess?
Yeah, I'm jealous.
I know, and it'll be beautiful because he's a good knitter. But we don't care if you're a good knitter or not. We like you anyway. Okay, so there's that Caramel and Legend. I don't know why that's called Legend. That's a curious name for a color. That's more Legend. So there's enough here you could do something with. Look at this Machita.
Ooh.
Oh, this is actually called Sock.
Sock.
This is Gobbler. Gobber.
Goober? Goober? Gobber?
Look how pretty that one is. So this one is sold as a sock yarn, and it's got a little bit tighter twist on it than that Machita did. That Machita is a pretty loose twist. If you look at the two, see the twist on this one compared to the twist on that one. So I might not necessarily use the Machita for socks because it doesn't have as tight as a twist as this does. This has got a very defined twist. So that's a fun one. Look at this pretty purple.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't that pretty? That's Machita too.
That's soft.
It is. It's like silkiness.
I love the color.
That'd be pretty in a real lacy
And it really
shawl.
opens up too. After it's knitted, it'll just bloom real nicely and fill out the stitch definition.
Yeah. See, like there, it's getting a little puffy, so
Yep.
it's not a real consistent. So socks would be a little bulky with this, but they'd be cute. Okay, that's Machita. This is Ultimate Sock. Look at that one.
That's fun.
Isn't that fun? And you're going to get at least one pair out of these. This is Ultimate Sock 164 Sur. S-U-R is the color. That one's pretty. Okay, so there's, and he can scan over these. We get yarn in all the time. So if you're in and you're like, okay, what do they have that's new? Stop and ask at the yarn department. They can point out the newest yarns we just received. Some fun things coming in like that. There's some more over here that are new. That's fingering weight. Then we're going over here to, this is more of your worsted weight fabrics, or worsted weight yarn to make your worsted weight. Look at this.
Yeah. Fully restocked.
Anniversario. This is Rios.
That's a popular one. That colorway is very popular.
And if you're doing the Malabrigo knit along, this Rios is their one that they're working with. I believe this time around. So you're going to want to get in on that.
Yeah, they kicked that off Saturday.
It's not too late.
Friday. They started Friday with this.
But it's not too late. You can absolutely get in.
It's definitely not too late.
This one's called Archangel. I love the names of the yarns from Malabrigo. Look how pretty that is.
Yeah, the oranges.
Here's another one. This one's another one in Rios. This is called Sagittarius. They do have all the signs.
Oh, that's right.
That one's Sagittarius.
I forgot about the zodiac.
They've got the zodiac thing going on. Pisces. I knew that. See, that's me. I could have told you.
That's a pretty color.
That would be me right there. So Rios, if you're looking to do that Malabrigo knit along, we're well stocked in Rios for that. So don't hesitate to come in and hang out with us and get that. You can still sign up. It's a little group. It's $5 to sign up for the group. it gets you basically just in the group to kind of have questions or help and support. The Malabrigo company actually runs that actual program, so you go to their website to sign up and get the pattern. We don't have the pattern, they have the pattern. And then you can come to our class. So it's the Malabrigo Knit Along, and it's with Janet. She's already got a group of 5 or 6 people in there, and they're having a blast. So you want to join that and hang out with them. Let's head over there and look at that new chunky. We got some new chunky yarn in. It's really pretty. And let you do the scan. And look at the jellyfish.
What?
I love these jellyfish. I was swimming with jellyfish. I actually was in the water with a jellyfish the other day. Several of them, not trying to get around them, and so they wouldn't get me. Okay. I laid my clipboard down and I'm going to be lost.
Oh, you need your clipboard.
That's where I put it, Peter.
Now we're just have to go rogue.
Now we're just going to have to go wild here.
We're gonna have to
Okay.
wing it.
Gonna wing it. Okay. Here is the chunky area. And there's a chunky sweater coming up that Janet's offering that is going to be really cool. And I don't know where her sample is.
Is it up front?
It might be up front. We may have to catch it when we go up there. But
Yeah,
I think
we'll
she made it
catch
out of
it.
this pink color.
She did.
And this is another one. This is chunky yarn. It is so pretty.
You want that sweater?
I do want that sweater, but it goes to her granddaughter. So fine. I guess her granddaughter can have it. But look how pretty that is. Great
Well, you
pink
can
color.
knit you one real quick. It
Oh,
knits
yeah,
up
I could.
fast.
I sure could. Uh-huh.
You'd have it done in a weekend.
Yeah, right. Sure I could. All right, so this is your Malabrigo chunky. This,
Oh, we have somebody bearing gifts.
we have. Oh, he found my clipboard. Thank you,
Thanks, Alex.
He's the man.
Alex is the man.
So here's another one. I don't know what Nancy knitted out of this or crocheted. Probably crocheted, knowing Nancy. This is Rasta. Love me the Rasta from Malabrigo. This is so fun. This is... Okay, I'm not going to even try to say it. I am not even going to try to say that. How do you suppose?
I'm going to guess xylophono. I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know.
I bet you're right.
Maybe the
Xylophone.
X is a Z. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, what's that purple? Oh my goodness.
This purple?
No,
that
below
purple.
it.
The
What is
eggplant.
that?
That's more eggplant. That's Talisman. I used to live on Talisman Street.
Love that.
Isn't that pretty?
My gosh. Okay, sorry, I'm shopping.
You're shopping. I know we do.
That's why I
shop.
watch these things, so I know what to buy.
It's all merino.
Man.
So that means it's washable, right, Peter?
Unless it says it's super wash.
Hand
That one
wash,
might
cold,
not be super
water,
wash.
dry, flat.
That's
So
one of those you gotta lie to.
You got to be careful.
You gotta tell lies to take care of it.
Ooh, this one's yummy. Now this is no longer Malabrigo. This is polka dot sheep.
Oh, that polka dots. El Primo,
it's
though.
pretty.
I mean, it is.
Isn't that got a nice... It just feels good. Okay, so that's kind of... We've hit up the yarn department a little bit. We'll have to
Yep.
plug in the picture.
And there's more. We can't show it all. We don't
Oh,
have enough
goodness.
time.
There's not... Yeah, we got other things. So we got to look at fabric, too. Oh, this... Yep, this shawl. He's pointing to this shawl.
Jessica knit this.
Okay, so this is called the Weightless Cowl. And it truly... It's like spun cotton candy.
Is it like Angel's Breath?
It is. It's just...
Very
And I-
light and airy.
But you know it would be so warm because it is made with...
One strand of mohair.
Yeah, it's mohair is what it is. So you know this would be super warm.
Yeah.
And this is a good beginner scarf. Honestly, it would impress, but you're just doing a straight stitch. You're not doing anything fancy. You're just going back and forth. And it just, because it's mohair, it feels, and you're using big
Super
needles.
warm.
So you could use some nice big needles, which is, those of you who have carpal tunnel or maybe have hand arthritis, the larger the needle, the less likely it is to harm, or it won't hurt your hand as much if you use a bigger needle. So this, I mean, I can't even tell that's on my arm. I mean, if I look away, there's something landed there, but it doesn't feel heavy at all.
So it's like a butterfly.
It's like a butterfly's on my arm. Isn't it pretty? And it is. It's called the Weightless Cow. I love it. Free pattern from Ravelry. It's Cassandra Van Tassel is the pattern person. So there you go. Fun. Fun, fun. Come check the yarn department out. If you haven't been back here, check our samples and find out about our classes because we've got some fun things going on. Oh, well, I won't talk about that yet because we're still working on the sample. There's another sample I saw this morning in process that Janet's doing. It's so pretty. She picked my colors. It's a child sweater. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be really pretty. All right, we're gonna go up front. We're gonna look at some fabric. Now, let's start with her. Get Betty Boop. There's Betty Boop.
Hi, Betty.
My tongue's sticking out.
That's okay.
We love Terry. We
love
Terry's
Terry.
stuff. She's fun and whimsical.
Of course, you know, how can you not? She's just so cute. She's like a little elf.
She is.
Yeah.
She's the sweetest thing.
She is so adorable.
And she's talented.
She's super talented.
I mean, yeah, her talent level is off the scale. More than in her, you know, my entire body might have as much as her little finger. But this is Terry's Very Terry Christmas.
oh, I love that.
Terry.
Hi, Terry.
Hi, Terry. Look at this. Look at how clear those are. I love how they are not like muddy. They're very clear.
Yeah, they are.
So candy canes. Here's your candy canes.
Ooh, you know what that'd be good for?
I do binding, and it's printed at a diagonal. So if you cut it bias cut, you're going to get it like that,
Yes.
which would be kind of fun.
It would be fun.
Or if you straight cut it, you would get what looked like bias cut. So those of you who hate to do bias cutting, this will give you a chance to not have to do it. Look at these two. These you could bias cut.
Oh, that's fun.
Isn't that fun? Look at this teal.
Yeah, I like her
That's my
color
color.
palette.
I'd like your colors too. What else we got here? We've got, this is kind of the piece that defines it all. Look
Yeah.
how fun those are.
And she draws all this artwork, Kathy.
She does.
She has to come up with all this artwork.
She's so talented.
Look at
And
the little
faces.
little peppermints in the tree.
And you know what I
Nancy
like?
would love that. Look at that cute little deer with those ears.
This does say Nancy. She loves Christmas.
Oh, look at the snow bunny with the hat.
With the hat. And that's one of the things I love about her designs is they're such happy faces. They're, you know, they don't.
Now you know what I
sometimes-
could do with him, right?
Oh, you would hexagon paper piece
English
him.
paper piece.
You just get his head though on those little bitty ones you do. It'd be awfully
Oh,
tiny.
he's adorable.
He is adorable. I love the packages too, that they're kind of wonky shaped. So yeah, Terry's a great talent. She's a local gal, so we're excited. We always carry her product. This is really coming fairly late in the season for Christmas. So please don't, you know, if you still have a Christmas project to do, it's not too late.
There's the bunny
cheater
and the
panel.
deer.
I believe. Sleigh
You know,
ride.
I've never seen a Santa hat bunny.
You and your bunnies, I know. Look at she's got good words. She always has good words. There's a nice gray. Let it snow. Believe. Merry Christmas. Peace. Ho ho ho. Noel. I like the pop of the candy on that.
Yeah,
It's
it
like gray
accents
that's
the
boom.
words.
Yeah, it's really cute. Then here's that same panel in kind of a snowy gray. Isn't that pretty? Not really panel. It's printed yardage. There is a panel though, as I say.
There
panel.
is?
Yes.
What?
What?
You've been holding out on me.
This is a pretty panel too. Look how fun that is. Okay, so here's my vision.
What is it?
Panel. I would make pillows. I'd use one side, put this on one side, put the same shape on the other side, and put these two on opposite sides for pillows. So you'd have some fun little pillows to put on your furniture, because, you know, that's always fun to have lots of pillows, or on your bed, or on your bench maybe. This would make a great bench pillow. So pillows would be perfect for this. You could turn it into a tote, put a gift in it, use it as a wrapping paper instead of using wrapping paper, make a tote out of it, and then put their gift in it, and then you don't have to wrap the gift.
Love it.
Love that idea, because I don't like to wrap things. I'm not good at it. So that's Miss Terry's line. I'm going to mark that off my list. Wyndham, that's from the Wyndham Company, and it's Very Terry Christmas. If you're looking for it on our website, you're going to go to the shopping fabric bolts, look up Wyndham, and then look for the Very Terry Christmas. That's where you're
Yeah, support a local artist.
There you go. Support a local. This one now, okay, this is Ruby Star Society. We typically...
What's Ruby Star Society? I've never seen this before.
So they're a collective group of about 5 or 6 ladies. I think the group changes sometimes who's in it. Melody is the primary person in this little cooperative. It's kind of a funky modern look. If you've got a college girl looking for a quilt or anything else, this would probably be hitting her interest and styles right on the mark because of the style of the fabric and the way it's made. there's some really neat people. When I was at the Moda event, I got to meet Melody and
Hey, Lenny looks like she has a shirt like this.
yeah, I know. We've kind of decided we've seen some of these prints before. It feels like it comes around the corner too. So this one, I love this one.
Ooh.
I think that's really fun. I like it. And this purple, it has the feel of a. So again, we need the feel of it. These are. It almost feels like a linen. I mean, it's got kind of a linen texture to it, so that makes it kind of fun. Some more fun ones. And then this came in a canvas.
Canvas, y'all. Look at
So-
this. All you bag makers.
Those bag people, this is a great canvas.
And this does have linen in it.
Yeah, you can feel it for
Linen
sure.
and cotton canvas.
70-30. It's a 70 cotton, 30 linen.
You can't
So-
get a linen canvas usually. It's usually all cotton.
Is it? Okay.
This
So-
gives you a higher strength and durability.
Perfect.
Love
See, this
it.
is my fiber guy. He's not
love
just
it.
a cameraman. He knows his stuff.
I was super stoked about that.
Yeah, it's a lovely, lovely linen. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shop. I'm just telling you.
Can we just shop when we get
Can we
over the
just
video?
stop for a minute? So this is actually, the Ruby Star Society is with the Moda company. So it's going to be under Moda, Ruby Star Favorite Flowers is who it is. So that's where you're going to find that one on the website. All right, we're going to head up that way. And if you notice, when we are looking at newer fabrics, they're usually in our central areas. We've got
Oh.
fabric everywhere. Yeah.
Didn't know that.
If you're shopping, the newer fabrics are going to be in this area, and then the ones that we've had a little longer are going to be over that way. So if you're like, oh, I just saw this fabric, but I think it came out 6 months ago, it's going to be over there. It's not going to be out here in the central part. So let's go over here, look at some more.
Let's do it.
There's Bonnie.
You know, every time you say eye candy, Bonnie is
Bonnie
always in
walks
the
it.
frame. Every single
She's
time.
a cutie pie. She's a
It's like
cutie
a
pie.
sign.
It is a sign. It's pretty much a sign. All right, let's look at some more fabric here. This one.
Or, you know what? I'm on to you. I think every time you see her, you say, hey, let's go look at some more eye
Let's go see-
candy.
Get some more eye candy. Look at her. Okay, now we're going to look at Studio E. This is called, that's what I was looking for, Studio E American Pride. And this is really fun. So,
Ooh.
chickens sell. Can I just tell you right, oh wait, the sky's falling. That would be Chicken Little, right? He said
My
the sky's
my
falling.
backyard neighbor has chickens. In
Really?
in a HOA.
Ooh, is that allowed?
Nope.
Oh. Are you going to tell on them?
Oh God, no.
No, because there's things you
No,
think
I
are
like
allowed.
watching them.
Yeah, I'll bet.
They're fun. Oh, one got loose last night.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there knitting on my sweater out on the deck. And it was beautiful because the sun was starting to set. It was nice and warm, but yet it starts to get cool.
Yeah.
And then because I have my chair to the back of them, or my back to the back of them, and so I hear all this, hey, come help me catch this bird. And so I'm like, what is going on over there? So I go and look over the fence, and this lady's in this neighbor's backyard trying to catch this bird.
Oh my gosh. It's like trying to catch a greased pig.
Oh my gosh, it was so funny.
I guess. Well, this particular fabric does have chickens. You don't have to chase them though, like poor Peter's neighbors had to. These are very much contained. But it is from the Studio E. I want to be sure I get this right. From Studio E, it's called American Pride. So it's got that blue, that real pretty blue color. Look at this. I just like that just because I like it.
Yeah,
that
you
would
could back
paper
a
piece.
quilt with that.
You could back a quilt. And it would paper piece lovely. We've got a pattern. Roosters make a point. Look how fun that is. So now it has a point on it here and a point on it here. And then see this end's square and this end's pointed. So I'm thinking maybe you could drape that. Maybe that's to drape over a table or maybe as a mantelpiece, depending on how heavy your mantle is, how thick it is. So that's a fun pattern. Here's a panel.
Gosh, there's 3 panels.
I think there are 3 panels. That's a lot of panels. Turn this around. I see tablecloth table runner. That's what I see. In tote bag.
I mean, you could put that in the center of one of those star blocks,
You
and that would
could
be
put
a
it in
heck of
star
a lot of fun.
Yeah,
That would be fun.
Like a Ohio Star around
Yes.
it. That would be fun. What a great quilt idea.
Yes.
So that's one panel. I love it with that blue. That's
That blue
my
is
color of
stunning.
blue. It is a stunning color of blue. And then here's another one. Same but different.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, Now, I'd say this is your placemats. Looky there. Placemats.
Yeah, that's,
Right there. 4 placemats.
That's
If you got
placemats
a
all
chicken
day.
farmer in your family or somebody who lives on a farm and likes chickens, this would be great. Placemats. All you gotta do is put the backing on them. Or buy 2 panels, and then the placemats can be the same on both sides. Then you just flip over the dirty side and you don't have to wash it. I'm kind of lazy that way. You know, you turn it over, use it both sides dirty, and then wash it. That's, you know, no, I won't say that. I'm not gonna go there. Not gonna go there. Okay. Is this the same difference? Yes.
Oh, I just threw a pumpkin on the floor.
Are you throwing pumpkins?
Don't step on it.
I think this is, no, I think this is different. Oh, it is. Look at this one.
Yeah.
I think that was in that pattern. I think that's this. Look,
Oh, it is. Look at that.
that's that. See, this is what happens when you leave. You get all these good
That's
things.
so cool.
Isn't that fun?
That's beautiful.
Okay, door for a door cover, like for the season. That'd be fun. I have windows on my front door, so I don't want to cover them. But I have a big picture window. I've thought more than once I could put something up there, but then I couldn't see out and watch my hummingbirds, because I watch my hummingbirds.
The hummers.
My hummingbirds, they're...
I
don't
love.
take your feeders down
I
yet.
love little baby hummers.
Well, don't take your feeders down yet, because they still are migrating and they need their food. So don't. It's not time to take them down yet. Please, please, please.
I
They
didn't.
used to
I didn't
say,
see
yes,
any
I
on my
just saw
tomato plants this year. What,
They
Betty?
used to say Memorial Day to Labor Day, but that's not true.
No, I saw.
Leave 'em up.
I just saw that on Facebook or something
Somewhere.
yesterday, and it said, "Leave your feeders up."
Oh, they're draining mine. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
filling them as fast as they're draining them. So, and I'm filling them like every other day. And I've got 3 feeders, and they're fun. It's so fun. We watch them.
You got 3 hummingbird feeders.
Well, I have 3 hummingbird feeders, and the one is right where at our living room we can sit and watch TV. And Jeff watches television. I watch the hummingbirds. And there's these 2, and they are just about to hurt. They're so funny because the one sits down and he's drinking, she, and then the other one buzzes it. And then that one sits down, and then the other one buzzes it. They're so much fun to watch. Okay, pattern. These are chickens. They're much bigger than hummingbirds. I'm just, for reference,
Wake up call.
wake up call. There's a fun one. That's a really cute table runner. And then here's a quilt. So we are well stocked in
Shine and rise.
chicken opportunities here. And these are just really pretty patriotics. I mean, these could go a patriotic if you were doing a
Look at that print right there.
patriotic.
Look at that
quilt.
print right there.
You know that blue that you like so well? That you
This
said-
feels good.
It does. It has a good feeling. Studio.
This is a nice weight.
Yeah, it's kind of got a
I'd
little
quilt with
density to it.
this.
I would quilt with this.
No, I'd quilt with this.
I love this.
Oh yeah, the floor.
I love what it says. Freedom, red, white, and blue. So if you're doing a patriotic quilt, this might work for
Man,
that
look
too.
at that red.
Yeah. Fun. Okay, Studio E American Girl. Now, let's go this way. 'Cause
Now.
I want to show you these over here.
This fabric right here.
This is Marcus. Now, I think we've already talked about this one maybe. But it wasn't
It's-
on my list.
It's pretty.
Let's talk about it again. It's Marcus Fabrics Nouveau. Nouveau.
That's the
Tipsy.
long distance cousin to William Morris.
It kind of is. It is William Morris.
I mean, it's that third cousin situation.
Once.
What is it
cousin
called?
once
Kissing
removed-
cousin?
Well, that's a different story. We can't talk about that.
No, the kissing cousin is one where it's like the once removed situation.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know. I saw a diagram the other day. It said if you have a cousin once removed, this is how it works. And it's like, it was very complicated. It's like when they calculate when Easter is, it's like after the first equinox in the spring and the third Saturday, blah, blah. It's crazy. I'm glad I don't have to figure those things out. But anyway, let's talk about this fabric. Nouveau from Marcus. And it says Nouveau Smithsonian, which makes me think that it probably is drawing on some of that William Morris
Inspired
designs.
by.
Inspired by. But this colors, this morning, I think somebody was pointing out to me that this would make a lovely blouse. This one.
Oh, that
That'd
would.
be pretty with a little trim.
Oh
like
my
in there.
gosh. When are you making it?
I'm not. The person, it's a staff member who brought it up. I think she should make it.
You need to make that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Look how pretty this one is. Now that's a man's shirt
That
right
is.
there.
That's
That-
a man's blouse right there.
That is a man's shirt. And you know what else that would do?
Hey, you can make that for Jeffrey.
I could make that for Jeffrey. I've made shirts Matter of
When was
fact,
the
on
last
our
time you
cruise-
made a shirt for him?
Oh, within the last 6 months.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah.
Short
I made
sleeve?
Short sleeves. I made him shirts for the cruise.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Well,
You know, I'm that wife.
you're that wife.
Okay, well, that wasn't on my list to talk about that one. But
Well, that was fun.
Let's go over here. What's fun? You said no, what's fun?
No, I said that was fun.
That was fun. This is...
Oh, look at
This
this.
is so fun. So we've gone from William Morris, and now we're going to 30s.
Now we just hit the 30s.
We hit the 30s. We went from the
1800s to the 30s.
There you go. We're moving through time. These are, I will call them a modern 30s print.
You will?
Well, I think we would have those purists who would say, not quite.
I mean, it doesn't get much more 30s than this mint
that
green
says-
and that teal, that aqua.
This yellow.
And that yellow.
This one.
And the red.
That one.
I like that. I haven't seen this
love
before.
that. So this is by the Henry Glass Company. It's called Nana Mae.
Well, that's got a nice hand.
N-A-N-A-M-A-E.
Oh, Cappy, this fabric
I
is
know.
super nice.
Great. See, and that's the difference. If you've been buying
Man.
fabric at those big box stores, you know, that starts with Joann's and Michael's, those are the letters in their names, you know. But, and they are what they are.
fabric.
But the quality of quilting fabric is so much different. And if you're going to take the time and the energy and the effort to make a quilt or make a project, and you want it to be here for a while, your better quality fabric really does make a difference. And you can tell the difference.
Oh, the purple.
I know, look at the
The
purple,
purple.
Peter. Look at these
Oh
purples.
my gosh.
Oh, okay, looky here. Bunnies!
Look at the little bun.
bunnies. And some more little...
I'm loving that little dot print though.
I know. This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am too. Very fun. So this would be Henry Glass Nana Mae. Nana Mae. We had a...
This one don't
almost
go
hit you in the
here.
head. It
This
doesn't?
one's a misfit.
Oh, it doesn't, but it kind of goes. That is not... That is someplace else, but you know what? Somebody's put it in there 'cause they like it. Okay, so that was Henry Glass Nana Mae. Now then, let's go right here. Let's go see Create Joy. So this is another one that I love the designer. She's a Moda designer. And there she is, Create Joy. This is Florabunda. You can't see her cute little face. She's a watercolor artist. There's her face. You can just barely see her. She is just the most dynamic and sweet little girl. Here's Jelly Roll. It is Jelly Roll month, so you got a deal on Jelly Rolls if you want to get it. Look how pretty this is. It's fall.
Look at that.
Look at that leaf.
Oh, what's that?
Oh,
What's that one?
it's like a tie-dye.
I didn't see it before.
I don't think we got that on the bolt, but look how pretty that is.
That's pretty.
Yeah, it's always the one on the snock that we don't get. So here we go. This is from the Moda Company. These are 10-yard bolts, which tells me it's going to sell quick. Don't wait. If you see it and you love it, you better buy it. Look how pretty that one is. When y'all know we just took a little trip. We drove through through Georgia, and we stopped at Buc-ee's. Have you been to Buc-ee's yet?
No,
Peter?
I haven't. I hear about it every time Betty goes to Buc-ee's.
Betty goes to Buc-ee's. Betty got me to go to Buc-ee's. That's how
And then I know, and she got you to go to Buc-ee's.
Jelly roll.
Yes, yes.
And so,
Oh, and she's telling about the jelly rolls.
jelly rolls in the month of September are 20% off any jelly roll. We're having a jelly roll race.
Got to say that 5
I need
times.
to look and see how many seats are available that sells out.
Oh, well, we do Mudsock does that. So.
Okay.
And then I want to give a shout out
And
to
the first
my
100
friend Tammy Blaylock. She has a website, Creative Country Girl, and she just bought yardage of this to make bags to put on her website.
And her bags are well worth having.
And she's teaching a class here.
She's an amazing teacher.
That's
She's a
what the
good gal.
jelly roll scoop is.
So here you go. These are the Create Joy project. Moda. You're going to look under Moda, Create Joy, Florabunda. Is this one? And around the corner, this is her previous line. So this was her spring line. You can see how springy and fun that is. Then this is her fall line. But typically her colors blend from season to season. So you could, mix and match them if you want to, because there's those matchy people who like to do that kind of thing. So don't hesitate to play that way if you want to. Okay, so that was Moda Florabunda. Now we're going to go up here and look at Playground.
This is just like a jelly roll probably, isn't it?
Oh, this is just fun. So if you've got a teacher who's trying to decorate her classroom still, which is still happening because, you know, school started, but I think for a bulletin board or for a door in a classroom, wouldn't this be perfect?
What does it say?
Light, shine in the darkness, and the darkness
Not overcome it.
cannot
John
overcome it.
1:15.
John 1:15. I'm looking, it's trying to
Very
read backwards
pretty.
upside down.
John 1:5.
John 1:5. So
Very
if you've
pretty.
got a teacher with a classroom, this is a great door hanger, good for a bulletin board, things like that. And look how pretty these are. Do these just not sing? Mm-mm-mm. I love it. Now, we have a pattern here, and it has a different picture on it. The panel would fit in the middle of that, okay? So you could pick different fabrics, but this shows a tiger panel. But it could also be done with this fabric. We're always looking for patterns for panels because you guys tend to go, well, I don't know what to do with a panel. Honestly, just put some borders around it, call it done. That's the simplest thing to do with a panel. I've lost my clipboard again. Oh, there it is. I swear. Always losing things. Okay, Moda Playground. And then Banya Boutiques, we're going to go look over here. And on the way over there, we need to glance at that pink sweater I told you about. Remember when I was back in yarn and I said there's this really pretty pink sweater? Here it is. Pet the fabric. This is that made out of chunky. This is a beginning sweater. Top down chunky sweater. You could still get into this class. I think there's still a few openings, but you're going to have to do it like right away.
That is heaven.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh my gosh.
And
Why is that so soft?
Because it's chunky, it would knit
You
pretty
could
quickly.
knit this in like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, depending on how much time you spend on it.
Well, that goes fast.
Yeah.
That goes real fast.
See, that's the knitter guy. Okay.
What are we looking for? They're over
the
there.
boutiques. We're looking for these.
Those backings
These
are right there.
backings.
Yep.
Okay, so these are really fun. You know how when, I don't know, I seem to get a quilt done and then it's like, oh, what am I going to put on the back? These are pre-cut, 3 yards, 108 inches, already ready, chunk of fabric. So we don't have to stop and cut it for you. We don't have to, you don't even have to wait for us to cut it. It's like, oh, I need a back, boom, run in and grab one. So here's kind of a nice black gray.
I love this idea.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a cool way to do it.
Yeah,
and
it
then
is.
here's a blue. This is a real pretty indigo blue. If you're making t-shirt quilts, these are great just to have around.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, because typically you're going to do 108 by 108. You're going to buy 3 yards. These are
here's one.
batiks. Yep, and then here's
One's
one down
hiding.
here. Kind of a beigey, yellowy, grayish, purplish. There's lots of colors in there. So back it. It's 108 wide backing. I really like batiks for backing. It does a nice job. It has a texture to it that feels really good. So don't hesitate to check those out too, because those backings are really kind of fun. I think they're a really good choice. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Let's talk about Simply Charming this month. Come on up here. So each month, we have a pattern that if you buy a jelly roll, you get this pattern. That's for this month. This is the Simply Charming Club. There's also classes available with this particular quilt. If you want to take a class, you can do that. It will be on Wednesday in the middle of September. And then,
You would put that in one of these totes.
wait a minute. Yeah, Wednesday in September and then the first Saturday in October. You can come to take a class on making that particular quilt. It is National Jelly Roll Month. So not only when you buy a jelly roll do you get a pattern, but you get 20% off the jelly roll because it's a jelly roll month. So it's a really good time to buy jelly rolls. If you don't need any more jelly rolls, if they're piling up in your house, then you can take this class for $5 and use an existing jelly roll, get this pattern to use your jelly rolls. So that particular fabric is no longer in stock. I apologize. When I make samples out of stuff that's not in stock, I get in trouble. But Debbie Maddie hasn't created fabric for a little while, so that we've ordered in. All right, so that's the Simply Charming. And then the rest of these I don't have ready. I think that's all. That's a lot.
That was a lot.
That's a lot to think about. And there's a lot going on. Check out our classes. Go to our website, click on classes, scroll down, sign up for classes. They fill up quickly, so don't wait if you're wanting to get into class. Also, follow us on the YouTube channel where you're watching right now. Like us, subscribe to us. That way when we post a video, you'll get that information. I saw Dawn and Nancy did a floss tube, so that's exciting to get another face in front of the camera. If you've been used to seeing Peter and Lenine or Peter and Nancy, you're going to see Nancy and Dawn this time.
I'm really trying to get Nancy and Lenine to do one together, but Lenine was not having any of it.
Well, I
just don't understand.
They're the anchors.
I have a vision. I need people to go
You
along
have
with
the
it.
vision. Don't know where we-
Darn it.
Darn
Did
it.
Steven Spielberg have this much
That's
trouble?
right. I think he probably does. If it's any consolation, he probably does with his directive vision. Which Peter's a really good job of saying, oh, what do we want? We do this and we do that, we do this. I wonder if they saw our race in the Aero sewing chairs. That was on our Facebook page. Or was it on Instagram?
That thing blew up.
Did it blow up?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so
Yeah, it was on the gram.
it was on Instagram. So if you follow us on Instagram, go see our sewing machine chair race. It's pretty funny. Okay, I think that's all. I've rambled long enough. I'm so glad you're watching us. I'm glad to be back. I had a little bit of time off. I enjoyed it, but I'm glad to be back in what is really my home away from home. So I hope you're having a great stitchy day wherever you are. Bye.
Happy fall, y'all.
Happy fall.
Good morning, everybody. This is Stephanie from Always in Citrus, Noblesville, Indiana. Just want to put out a friendly reminder that we have a couple of classes coming up. We've got one the end of September for Handy Quilter. I should have said that first. We've got Handy Quilter classes coming. People are always asking for those, so we've got some open spots, so we're reminding people that we have 2 classes coming up. The end of September is a lecture demo where we won't have the machines in the building, so it won't be hands-on, although we will be using the machines that we have. We have the Moxie XL and the Moxie stationary, and then we have the Amara 24. So all 4 of these machines will be in use when the lecture demo is going on. And then at the end of October, we have the machines coming in, and Martha is back for another series of classes. The first 2 are kind of geared towards people that have been thinking about buying Handy Quilter or Pro Stitcher, but you're not quite sure. So if you're in that situation, come in, take the class, play on the machine. You'll get to see whether it's meant for you or not. We start from loading the machines, and we go through thread and tension, and then we play a little bit with designs and rulers. And then the last day is Pro Stitcher, where you learn the computerized quilting. So lots of fun. Martha's a great teacher. She's very Midwestern. We all relate really well to her. So just a reminder, we got a couple of classes coming up. So give me a call or come in or go online and sign up for the classes. And you'll be in for a treat. Thanks, everybody. Bye.